Hi dears, good morning. Welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. I wish you a lovely, positive and amazing day of today. Today I'm at home. I'm at my terrace just because it's truly very hot. The weather is just very heated up and it's impossible to stay somewhere outside on the beach area even. So we are here between our lovely tropical Spanish plants. And from here we will be talking about what's going on in Spain, the situation, the update, the latest news that we have. This all we're going to be discussing today. So as for the situation, what I wanted to say is that cases are approximately the same. In some of the regions they are increasing and in some they are decreasing. So in general, like, the growth of cases is maintaining on the same level. And the index also is growing, but not as fast as it was before. And a lot of the experts here in Spain, they say that basically the situation is stabilizing and that in maximum, like in 2 weeks, we should be getting up until the highest point of the growth of cases. Well, we'll hope for the best, but as for now, this is the situation that we actually have. There have been some slight differences in terms of Spanish being able to travel. Some countries start to put some restrictions on us who live here in Spain. For example, Portugal as well was one of the latest ones. You know that France does not that it doesn't allow to travel. It's just that they put on some restrictions on us. They do not recommend traveling. Germany also does not recommend people to travel to Spain in general. And right now Portugal has put on like obligatory PCR test or the antigen test once you are going to Spain. It's not going to be controlled at the borders. What will be happening is that in case you want to eat or have a snack, like visit any kind of bar, restaurant or cafeteria or shop, etc., or if you want to stay overnight at one of the hotels, this is when they will be asking you the QR code just to show that you have the negative result. So this is basically what's happening for all the people starting from now, basically, who will be traveling from Spain to Portugal. If you're not going to be stopping anywhere, then that does not matter. But if you will eat or drink, or if you want to stay at the hotel, it's necessary to provide the PCR test or the fast antigen testing results. And if it's in the digital mode, like QR code, then that's a lot better. The next news is what's happening here with the vaccination. I know that a lot of people are interested. I know that in UK, vaccination is going very, very fast. Well, at least it was going very fast. And they were way in advance in comparison to Spain. But right now, here we will be starting from this week to vaccinate everyone from 20 to 29 years old. The vaccination should have started like at the end of August, and this is basically my group as well, since I'm 29, recently had my birthday. So for all this group, the vaccination should have started like at the end of August, but it will start already now from today in the areas where it's not as busy with the vaccination. And from 26th of July, it's going to start in all the health centers here. So it's quite probable that very, very soon I'm going to let you know and post a video how I'm being vaccinated. So we'll see when it's going to happen. I'm going to definitely let you know about it, and we'll let you know about how all the process is going on here. And about the lockdown, you know that here in Spain, if you don't know, I'm going to let you know right now. Here in Spain, some regions returned to the night lockdown. It's not something bad. It's not something like terrifying, you know, something to be afraid of. It's just night lockdown to avoid night drinking and illegal parties and stuff like that. So in Valencian region, we have 32 small towns and slightly bigger towns, areas that are locked down at night from 1 o'clock until 6 in the morning, except of course for those who need to go, for example, for work purpose or to the hospital, our pharmacy, etc. Then In Catalonia, which is where Barcelona is, a lot of the areas are locked down as well overnight from 1 till 6. I wrote here a few of them. This is, for example, Lloret de Mar, Barcelona, Girona, Cambrils, Mataró, Salou, and etc. The full list is available online. If you want, you can check it out. If you don't find it, let me know in the comments and I'm going to send you the link in the comments to the website where you can see the full list of 161 areas that are closed overnight. Then Canarian Islands wanted to put some lockdown night curfew as well. They've asked it for the Supreme Court. As you know, here in Spain, it's not as easy as might be in the other countries. Since we don't have the real state of alarm already or a state of exception, we cannot, the government cannot just put on the night lockdown as it is. Each area, each community, autonomic region, has to put its own rules, and they need to ask for the permission for these type of things like lockdown to the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court approves it, then they will put that in place. So Canarian Islands have asked, the same as Barcelona did, and Catalonia and Valencia, but they were denied. Basically, what was said is that somehow the Supreme Court in that area considers that it's a violation of the basic law of movement, like the freedom of movement of people. So they do not allow the night lockdown in Canarian Islands, at least for now. Maybe if they'll see that the cases are growing a lot faster, then maybe they'll change their mind. But as for now, they will not do so and are not planning to put a night lockdown. This is what's happening basically for now. And the best news probably, and the surprise that I have for you guys, is the news about the tourism from British tourism basically. And today is 19th of July. You all know that this is a very important date, which means that starting from today, every person that will be traveling back to England and had both both shots of the vaccine, will not have to stay on quarantine upon the arrival, which is just amazing. And due to this amazing date and very important date today, 19th of July, me and my husband, we went towards the Alicante airport. We were filming for you guys an exclusive video at the Alicante airport, showing you what's it like inside right now, if there are many tourists, if not. And we were filming the first morning flight arriving to Alicante airport from London. You are not able to go inside, to be honest, because it's closed. Only people who are arriving or departing can go inside. There's quite a lot of security there. But since we have a rented car with Centauro, we went to ask some questions, by the way, and this is why we were able to film. Also, I've said that I was filming for my channel for the British tourism, so they let me film this. The security man let me film. Not a lot, because he said it's dangerous because there's a lot of people and there's sometimes there's no social distancing, so that I wouldn't go where the arrivals are exactly. But filming it all the way around, slightly showing it from the back, you could do that. So we've prepared you an amazing video on the first line, what's happening at Alicante airport. I'm going to be publishing it tomorrow, probably around morning time. So if you want to see that, make sure you go tomorrow here back on the channel and check this video, because it's going to be very, very interesting, I promise. And talking about the end of the quarantine, on the way back, I want to say that here there is just amazing news for all the hotels in our area. People started to book like crazy. The hotels bookings went up by 400% as for yesterday's data that I've checked. So 400%. This is just amazing. It's something that a lot of people were waiting. A lot of the hotels were waiting, and we always seen it like a far away goal somewhere at the end that we can barely see. But right now it's here already. It's the reality. And some of the hotels might even open earlier than they were planning, because you know that a lot of the hotels will be opening like mid-August or end August, especially from Survey Group. But right now they will probably be opening even a lot earlier than that. We'll see. But for now, the amazing news is that people are coming, people are booking a lot more than they used to, which means that a lot more people will be able to get back to their jobs at the hotels, the restaurants, bars, shops, and our economy of our region in general will start getting better day by day. Let's hope that it's going to be continuing that way and we will only receive positive news. Also wanted to let you know that Ryanair and the other company, let me check, the EasyJet, they are starting to operate in a lot more more frequent, just because the amount of people booking the flight tickets went up so much that they basically almost ended up at having a normal amount of flights which they had before pandemics, which is amazing for them as well, because companies are able to start the long, exhausting, but still good recovery for their economic situation as well. So yeah, people are coming, people are booking. Here even in Albir, for example, which is a small town where we live near Benidorm, yesterday at night I filmed a short video for you guys without editing, without nothing. I just posted it directly from YouTube and that's it. And I've showed you that there is like a lot of people walking. The restaurants were full, bars were full. By the beach you could not barely maintain the distance when you were walking. And the hotels are open, people inside, so you actually feel like you are in pre-pandemic times, you know what I mean? You actually feel that everything is like somehow getting back to normal, although you know that the virus is not disappearing anywhere. It's here to stay with us and we just need to coexist with it. We need to just realize that it's going to be here and we better like return to our lives sooner than later, because the time, we just waste our time basically. We just spend it for nothing, for having fears, for having like problems, for locking us down at home, and the life just continues. Years go on, and why? Like, you just need to take necessary precautions, think with your head, but it doesn't mean that you cannot live your life and enjoy every day, especially when you have such a lovely, sunny, warm Spanish weather. You have the beach near you, you have the mountains, the nature, amazing meals from our area, like typical Mediterranean dishes. Life is too good to waste it for fears and constant thinking of what's going to be happening. Well, at least this is my opinion, and this is how I would like to spend my life, and not to stay locked down at home. So yeah, this is the situation. People are coming, they are reactivating the economy of our region, they are enjoying their lovely holidays here. So it's just amazing to see that things are getting back to normal. Let's hope things will stay that way as well. The weather today here in Spain, the weather is getting warmer slightly. A few days ago it was like 28-29 degrees, which was okay, to be honest. There were some clouds and there was some slight wind, which also helps you out with the heat. But right now temperatures rise up, and today already, right now, like when I'm filming it, it's 11:45. So it's already very hot. This is why you cannot go outside. You can just be either by the pool area or like on the terrace somewhere in the shade, because if not, that's just too warm. And this is approximately the situation that will be happening in Spain. It's going to be sunny in all Spain except some of the parts of the north. In general, weather will be stable. No rain today, but yes to the rain tomorrow. Tomorrow in some points of Spain, north part especially, like Catalonia, País Vasco, there will be some more clouds and the probability of rain, but it's going to be short rain, nothing major. Rain is always good in summer. Rain, yes. And the temperatures will continue to increase, even though it might be raining in some areas. They will continue to increase up until the next weekend, like the upcoming weekend, which is when we will reach like 35-36 degrees approximately here in our area of Benidorm, and 40, 42, 43 maybe. if we're not that lucky, in the south of Spain and in the center where Madrid is. On the north part, they will reach approximately 30, 32 degrees as well. For them, it's already a very high temperature. But today, the temperatures are still mild, they are okay. And in our area, it's going to be 31 degrees, in Barcelona 30, Granada 39, in Sevilla 35, in Malaga and Marbella 30. So as you can see, all the values are like more or less 30 or even more. In Murcia 34, Balearic Islands 32, Canarian Islands 27, and Valencia 31. As I've said, starting from tomorrow, temperatures will start rising, so make sure you drink a lot of liquids if you come here to our lovely sunny Spain or Benidorm region. Hydrate yourself very well, wear sun hats, use sunscreen, and I hope you'll have lovely holidays here with us. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.